guys, hello and welcome to Glue Marks. This is my first video and I've started up just to explore my artwork and share some tips and tricks with you. So if those are useful to you as well, please make sure that you like the video and do subscribe to my channel so that we remain in contact. So in today's video, I'm going to show you all the sketching material that I use for my sketchwork, which are really affordable and you can purchase them anywhere nearby your place or as well as online. So without any further delays, let's move on. So it's obvious that if you want to start drawing, you need a paper, pencils, sharpeners, erasers and probably a lead pencil as well. These are graphite pencils. These are of Faber castel. See, this comes in such a container. These are of 50 rupees. So they are really affordable and you can purchase them. You can get it anywhere. These sharpeners, I suggest you not to use these sharpeners because they don't give you a big lid which you need, so that you don't need to sharpen it every time. Use these sharpeners because I'll show you. So when you sharpen it, the wood is less but the point it's huge, so it gives you a better duration. Lead by 0.7 as much you can afford. Erasers and papers. So as a beginner, you can use these papers which comes in this rim, like which you use for the Xerox. And other than that, I use these classmate book, the artist pad. So even these are affordable. It's of 160 rupees. The whole book. It has something 50 sheets. We have the blending materials. In those we have these Paperstumps, the brushes and a tissue paper. Tissue paper blends really well. But remember one thing, these are made of paper and this is a paper. So when you draw on a paper and smudge it with this, so it's going to smudge your drawing and not just blend it well. So for blending you really need paint brushes. Sorry, these are makeup brushes, but because makeup brushes blend really well. Their bristles are very soft through which the graphite can spread easily and your drawings look great. If at a point if you think that your drawing is getting too dark, so just rub a tissue paper over it like this, which will remove the excess graphite from your drawing and your drawing will look appropriate. I have purchased from a shop and this is the one which I made at home. So in my further videos I'll show you how to make these at home as well. These are affordable but you can make it at home and use it too. So I've shown you all the sketching material that I use for my sketchwork and you must be thinking how to use them in your sketching. So don't worry, let's move on and I'll show you how I use them. Here I've drawn the outline of a girl. Now simply spread a soft layer of graphite with a 2B or HB pencil. Blend it properly so that the graphite is opted on the paper with a makeup brush. Now looking at the outline drawn before, I'm tracing it with a lighter grade of pencil, that is 3B to 4B. Don't move ahead to darker shades in the beginning so that you can erase it later on. Now blend these sharp strokes with a paper blender so that they become softer. The dark lines have to be blended with a paper blender, that is a Paperstump. And the soft graphite which we are spreading all around is to be blended with a paintbrush or a makeup brush, so that both the graphite is opted on the paper evenly. You get a clean outline. Now moving on to the other eye. Draw as we drew the first eye. Spread a soft layer of graphite, blend it with a paintbrush. Then move on to darker lines. The upper eyelid. The eyeball. Now create highlights with an eraser. There is a pointed eraser. Go on drawing and shading until you get a proper shade. Moving on to the nose, draw the outlines of the nose. You don't have to trace the outlines, you have to draw the shadows. You have to just shade where the shadows are going to fall. Now the cheek area, spread a layer of graphite and blend it. The thing is, you have to just spread a soft layer of graphite, blend it well so that you obtain a skin texture and the paper doesn't look white. The lips in the same way. I've done those with 3B pencil. Now for the teeth, you have to draw the darker parts in the mouth and not trace the outline of the teeth. Automatically the teeth will be highlighted. In my coming videos, I'll show you properly how to draw teeth and all. This is just a sample video. Spread a layer of graphite, draw the darker shades, observe the reference picture properly and see where the highlights are being created. Then you have to spread a soft layer of graphite, that is of lighter graphite pencils, HB to 3B. And where darker areas where the shadows are falling, there you can use greater pencils or darker pencils that are 5B to 8B. Now moving on to the hair. For the hair directly, I am using an 8B pencil. Just follow the flow of the hair. Follow in which way the hair is curled or styled. In my reference picture, the hair were moving backward. Continuously spread it and follow the flow of the hair. In hair part, you have to just keep on applying layer of graphite and blend it with a makeup brush. Don't use Paperstumps here because they are going to get spoiled very badly. Creating some highlights, some detailed type. Now moving on to the other part. Same way, follow it. Study how the hair are taking turns and how and where they are blending into one another or coming out and bouncing, which will give you realism so that they just don't look flat. This is how it looks after completion. In this video, I've just shown you how I use the sketching material in my sketch work. Whether it is commission work or normal work, you can use them in both. In my further videos, I'll be showing you how you can use these cheap material and create magic. So stay tuned. As I told you, these are makeup brushes which my mom brought for makeup purpose, and then I used it for blending and sketching, and then this is what my Matoshri reacted. Have a look at it.
हाय तुम्हारी को कुछ अक्ल वक्कल है कि नहीं? ये क्या काला काला करके रखा है सब? हम तुमको इतना महंगा महंगा चीज ला के देते हैं ये सब करने के लिए, अब हम इसे मेकअप कैसे करेंगे? हे भगवान, क्या होगा इस लड़की का?
Yes, that was it. One more thing that you can add into the stuff is a dustbin. Not exactly a dustbin, but something like a cardboard box in which you can throw the sharpener shavings. But I'll show you. Something like this which you can put at the side of your table and which won't mess up things. It really becomes boring when you sharpen too much and then those sharpener shavings lying around and you need to go actually to the dustbin to throw everything. So you can just have it on your table which won't mess everything and that graphite powder won't spread everywhere and you can clean it at the end of the day. Yes.
बोलो बोलो, तुमको जितना झूठ बोलना है ना तुम उतना झूठ बोलो. खुद तो 2 महीने बाद साफ करोगे और उनको बोलो क्लीन इट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. कैसा मतलब? हाउ इज दिस पॉसिबल? कुछ तो शर्म करो.
मातोश्री.
So this was it for the day, my buddies. Thank you for watching it till the very end, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel so that we remain in contact. And if you're supporting me from the very beginning, thank you so much, and goodbye.